Welcome to Xbox Corner, my name is Alex and today we're taking a look at all of the recently announced titles leaving Game Pass right around mid-April. There's going to be 6 games in all total for you today. We've definitely seen worse, but there's also for sure a few that will have fans upset, so hit subscribe, join us here on Xbox Corner for reviews, deals, Game Pass breakdowns and lists weekly, and let's get started. As always then, I'll not only show you the date the title is leaving, but I'll give you a breakdown of what it's all about, my opinion if me or Luke have played it, and then the completion time in 2 forms. One will just be the main story run, the other a completionist time, so that relates to getting that full gamer score. Destiny 2 then will leave Game Pass for PC to kick things off, and this includes expansions, including the likes of Beyond Light. I don't really think this one needs much in the way of explanation regarding its gameplay mechanics, but this seems to be a unique removal. Now thanks to Game Rant where I dug this information up, but it seems if you have the content downloaded before April 11th, you'll still have access as long as your Game Pass membership is active. No doubt this is a response to the potential lost player base should they just immediately cut everyone off, so I think it is a wise move on their part. The explanation though, this relates to only the varying expansions that have been released and they are currently available on Game Pass for PC. No doubt though this will be a relief for many players out there, so at least some good news alongside this one. A couple of quick ones then, just because they make absolute sense. MLB The Show 21 leaves cloud and console, while F1 2019 leaves cloud, console and PC, though the latter it requires an Ultimate membership due to its ties to the EA Play service. Both great games, especially F1 in my opinion, that is kind of my sport of choice, but we now have F1 2021 available, and also MLB The Show 22 joins Game Pass this week. This is just a simple case of out with the old, in with the new. Rain on Your Parade then is a gem of a game, and I describe it as a puzzle adventure experience over anything else. The idea is simple: you are a cloud in search of what is a magical new home called Seattle, a place where it always rains. Join our cloud on this adventure though across the country as you rain on all sorts of items, people, and basically ruining folks' days and causing general mayhem. Not a difficult game, but it just has a ton of charm, a fun visual style, there's cloud customization, and then a huge amount of references to classic games. I for one never expected to find in here a level influenced by Metal Gear Solid. It just has fun with the concept, and I'd absolutely recommend giving it a quick playthrough before it leaves, given its short runtime. Our penultimate game of the video then told you it would be quick this week. Pathway leaves Game Pass for PC. This is one I've been wanting to spend some time with now, and it's a strategy adventure experience. It seems, from my understanding, a heavy dose of story and turn-based combat. I'm for sure though getting that Indiana Jones vibe, which is never a bad thing. From the runtime though, it seems to be a pretty sizable game, but that story could definitely be manageable for sure. And then story-wise, we're actually assembling a team of adventurers heading out on a journey across this desert world. It's 1936, we're going to be battling Nazis and we are hunting out treasure. Like I said, pixel Indiana Jones almost, again, never a bad thing. The final game then in my eyes is the biggest loss, that is The Long Dark, a game I love. We recently dropped our best survival list on Game Pass, and in typical fashion the game is now leaving just a few weeks later. I would always suggest though someone parts with their cash to spend some time in this world. The concept's nothing new for the genre, honestly, a first person survival experience, but overall it's just extremely polished. Think here a dedicated survival mode, how long can you go in the winter before death? But then there's also a story mode, which I really enjoyed. The idea, your ex of sorts arrives at your hangar, you are a pilot, she needs your help. Before you know it, you're helping her get to a remote location in Canada, and then disaster strikes, the plane crashes. You awake, she's gone, go find her. This acts as a really nice almost tutorial for maybe those new to the survival genre. It was released episodically, but we do finally have the full game. The visuals are almost cartoonish at points, but they work and look stunning at moments. And this, then, it's a hostile location with death around every corner. Not a particularly short game, also worth knowing, not a particularly scary game, but it's definitely intense. And that is our first batch of games leaving in the month of April. You can expect to see another update then around mid-month for everything leaving at the end of April as well. As always, then I'll leave you with a quick roundup of today's games, but let us know in the comments down below if you'll be checking any of these titles out before they do leave. With that though, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.